is Mike Kavanaugh with Hero News, and I'm here with the very, very handsome Danny M. Lincoln. How are you?
I'm doing well. Why, thank you so much for that very complimentary introduction. You might be my new best friend.
Well, of course, and I would love that. So, listen, we were going to go into an in-depth interview with Danny, but I'm going to save him because I think I would like him to be one of our Broadway Heroes of the Month in the future. So, we're going to save a lot for interviews in the future. So, look for him in the fall or end of summer, where I have a couple big surprises for you. But let's talk about the event you're doing this season coming up in a couple of weeks. What's going on?
I'm doing a new musical review called Four Scores and Seven Shows Ago, and it's going to be a Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS fundraising event. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've got some amazing Broadway singers, singers from primetime TV, people that you've seen on TV that you didn't even know could belt their faces off. I just got an amazing operatic mezzo, so there's going to be some Verdi realness. And, yours truly will be there as well.
That's enough for the price of admission for me. I'm sitting next to him. He's gorgeous. So wait, tell us where it is.
It's going to be at the Laurie Beachman Theater, which is inside the West Bank Cafe at the corner of 42nd Street and 9th Avenue here in Manhattan, New York.
And when is this event happening?
It's going to be Monday, May 14th at 9:30 p.m.
All right, so I don't want to give too much away about this handsome young man, but he's a composer, very talented. Tell me a little bit more about you. Like, how'd you get involved in all this stuff?
Well, I kind of really didn't have a choice in the matter. I grew up in a really musical household. My grandmother was a concert pianist. My grandfather was a professional opera singer. So it was kind of in the blood. But and I grew up in Los Angeles, so I did the whole child actor thing. So I've always enjoyed performing. I've always had a great appreciation of music. I've gotten to work with some amazing musicians in my life, and I'm here in New York. I'm doing music for a living, and I get to teach at NYU and New York Film Academy. Dream job. Thank you.
Doesn't get any better than that. Cute and smart. What am I going to say? So, again, we're not going to get too much into that because I'm going to bring him back. So tell us more about this event. Who do you have coming?
In the cast, I have from Broadway Brian Kali, who was in Masterclass on Broadway, and I also have Michelle Dowdy, who was a Tracy Turnblatt in Hairspray on Broadway. And Brian and I actually used to sing opera back in LA together, which is how we first met. And so we both ended up here in New York doing theater, and he's had all this great success, so we've been able to reconnect. And Michelle and I have been friends since her Hairspray days, and she's just a hoot, and she's so much fun to work with and so talented. So when she said she'd be willing to help support me in this event for Broadway Cares, I just jumped at the opportunity to have her.
Okay, that's awesome. So tell me, is there going to be any of your original music in this?
Actually, the whole evening is original music and lyrics by me. I try to keep busy, but the great dream here in New York is to be a Broadway composer and write, God willing, the next big Broadway hit. So the whole evening is going to be original songs from the musicals that I'm currently working on.
Okay, I love you, Andrew Lloyd Webber, but I'm kind of sick, yeah. So I'm really kind of glad that you are you were having this dream because I really like to see something new, and why not from our beautiful friend here. So what kind of music do you like writing?
Well, I'm kind of in a comedy place right now. I'm working on a lot of musical comedies. I love making people laugh and then having a message, but it's the kind of message that doesn't hit you over the head. It's the kind of thing where you walk away and you go, oh, I actually learned something, but I had a great time doing it. So a lot of comedy numbers, a lot of novelty numbers. I'm also a big fan of, well, frankly, people who can belt their faces off. So there's going to be some very impressive high notes. I've got an amazing band. A lot of my music lately has been very pop rock influenced. So there's going to be a lot of great grooves, a lot of great tunes, and hopefully I'll get a couple songs stuck in your head that you just won't be able to get out.
I love a good song stuck in my head. And tell me, what do you think about this show Smash? Does it relate to you at all?
Well, God willing, I want to live Christian Borle's character's life. I mean, to have a show, already have a hit show on Broadway, and then just have one video leaked of a song they had in development and get a Broadway producer. I can't tell you how many songs that I've had accidentally leak on the internet, and I'm still waiting for that call from a Broadway producer. Can you believe it?
Okay, so he's a little modest because he's worked with Sondheim, he's worked with all these amazing people. So again, it's coming later. You have to come back to Hero News to find out more about this handsome young man. But we want you all to come and support this event. It's happening when again?
It's happening on Monday, May 14th at 9:30 p.m. at the Laurie Beachman Theater, which you can get to inside the West Bank Cafe, West 49th Street at 9th Avenue here in Manhattan.
Okay, and how do I get tickets to this event?
You can actually call the Laurie Beachman Theater to make reservations, but also you can just walk up. Admission is just a $10 tax-deductible donation to Broadway Cares. And there's also a full kitchen and a full bar inside the venue, so you can get food, get a couple cocktails, and just have a grand old time.
Okay, so there's no excuse, people. I'm telling you, like, really, gorgeous men, beautiful singers, amazing new songs, food, drinks, only $10, tax deductible. This is a win, 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 win. I mean, I'm telling you, this is better than sex.
Well, can I actually, God, I wish I had that quote sooner. I would have put that all over the posters.
Yes, it could be. So you heard it from Hero News. It's better than sex with Daniel Lincoln. Okay, so please support this. We're going to be following this, and hopefully, am I invited to the event?
Oh, I'm hoping that you're going to come. I kind of assumed that you were already there. I've already set aside a table for you and everything.
Okay. So listen, we're going to be filming highlights from this and putting it on the site. That doesn't mean we're going to be producing the whole thing. We're just going to do highlights, a couple seconds of each song. So you have to come and see the whole thing if you want to see the magic that is Daniel M. Lincoln. And by the way, if you want to know more about Daniel, you can go to his website at danielmlincoln.com. Just the way it's spelled, right?
That is correct.
And you know what? You'll see pictures of him with the shirt off. I have to say I enjoyed them very much. So, Daniel, I think condoms are hot. Don't you think condoms are hot?
I think condoms are hot. There's nothing sexier than protecting yourself.
That's right. So please protect yourself for yourself and your partners. Wrap it up, people. Thank you so much, Daniel. We hope that it sells out, and you're going to be really sorry if you miss this. Really sorry. Okay. Thank you, Daniel, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been a lot of fun.
All right. This is HIV Hero and Hero News signing off.